All right, so we're doing a little capitalization review, and we're thinking about what types of words need capital letters. So let's go through this together and do some examples as well. So we'll start, and a lot of these you probably already know, but we'll just go through bit by bit. And we'll start with names. So Noah, Miss Beswick, Dr. Smith, all names and the abbreviations, if they have them, are capitalized. Next up, months, seasons, and days of the week will have capital letters. Tuesday, autumn, February, October, Saturday, spring. They will always get capital letters for those three things. Also, holidays and special events. So, for example, Valentine's Day, both of those letters are capitalized. Sports Day would have capital letters for that, a special event. Languages will also get capital letters. Japanese, French, English, any kind of language or country adjective will get a capital letter. Companies, brands, and organizations also will have capital letters. So for example, Sony, Coca-Cola, Sason Parent Association. Those will all have capital letters because they're companies or brands or organizations. Next up, how about titles? So for example, Toy Story, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, books or movies will have capital letters. The exception here is if you have these little words like and, the, with, inside the title, they'll be lowercase. If they're at the beginning, if you have the in front, it's capital still. But if they're in the title, these smaller words don't get capital letters. Also, just another grammar point you should know, books need to be underlined as well. And then you could also do like song titles. So Ready for It, which has this actually ... at the beginning. But song titles have quotation marks around them, not underlined. And this thing is called an ellipsis, for those who really want to know extra grammar things. And we're running out of space, but we've got another big one. So let me put this one up here. So specific places, we're covering cities, countries, continents, like mountains or rivers, streets, planets, parks, a specific school. They'd all get capital letters. Just one thing though, sometimes people get confused about this. If you just say school, that's not what we call a proper noun. That's just a common noun. No capital letter, it's lowercase, because it's just a school. It's not a specific place. But if you said, I walked to Sason International School, now the word school gets a capital letter because it's part of this specific place. So that's just the rule there for places. And I think that's quite a bit there. There's actually more we could add to this list. Let me just do two more real quick. You can also capitalize, of course, the first word of a sentence always has a capital letter, and then another basic one. The pronoun I will always be capital. You'll never see that lowercase when it's a word by itself. The pronoun I, like I walk to school. So that's, again, like I said, there's a few more, but I think that's a pretty good list of how to capitalize letters. And now what we can do is practice this a little bit. So let's have a look here. Can we please order pizza from Pizza Pizza tonight? Just circle the ones you think need capital letters. Of course, we have the beginning. And then Pizza Pizza sounds like the name of a company or a brand or a pizza shop. So that would be capital letters. I'll bet every teacher's favorite day of the week is Monday because they miss their students so much on the weekend. Monday, day of the week, capital. This next one is not a very good example for kids because they probably don't know this. Of course, my dad, without his cup of Maxwell House coffee. Maxwell House is a brand of coffee, which you probably didn't know that, but because it's a brand or a company, it gets capital letters there. Let's see, I'm not going to tell every one of these now. We'll skip some. Just like with Mount Everest that we did in the example, like lake something would be capital letters too. If you just had the word lake, it wouldn't be, but that's a specific lake. I'm going to let you do most of the rest of these. Just so you know, Olympics would be considered a special event. This is a specific type of apple, so I'll let you decide what to do with that. And I think the rest of them you can do on your own. So thank you for watching, and those are the rules for capitalization of words. Thanks.